shit just pissed me off, man. How the fuck you need this bum ass, man? Left there, man.
Coach, it is something not seen all that often in these parts. Playoff football in North Carolina. We've got it at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm talking shit because I noticed that you smoke my cigarette.
Oh, my? Now we on the my stuff. Okay, respect.
Oh my God, here you go.
Set. 20.
Did you like those? The camera moves right there.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
That outside handoff to the left has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. First carry for the former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Terrible, shit. Terrible.
Like I said, for once, you are right.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A toss here to Scarlett. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Just beating the play clock is Newton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They find some open field here. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
3rd and goal for Bridgewater. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Scarlett on the carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Gun. Look at him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Running with Kamara. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. To throw is Bridgewater. Going with a screen for Murray. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. $3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
First down, Bridgewater. Letting one go deep for the end zone.
Come on, OD.
Picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone.
That wasn't even what I was
just
trying to
being
do.
Incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A give to Kamara running right. Able to power through. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down.
Punch this thing in there, man. Fuck.
They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you get a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I'm just trying to picture my life without meat, eating no meat.
This Carolina offense
I be thinking about like shit,
and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little
Let's
bit
go,
of humor,
Davenport.
maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, did we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to
I need guys to make plays. I need guys that's gonna make plays.
It has to be done.
It's the playoffs. Leave that other shit at home. Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Let me get that.
And that'll be incomplete.
Come on, rookie.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there.
Gotta keep your foot on their neck. Gotta keep your foot on their neck.
I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. The Saints going to call
I couldn't eat all or nothing, man.
They'll have 2 remaining.
Come on, man. Don't start this bullshit
here in this second quarter.
I ain't never been to the bowl in GE. I got to get here, man. Sharpshooter, the Vikings. I see he won. He's tough.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. They will find his man.
Come on, come on, rookie. Punch that ball out.
The 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Under 10. 20. Check, 47.
From the gun, here's Newton. He gets it to Thomas. Now a loose football. The ball
we need that.
Out, and this is
we need that.
So the defense.
The Saints are fucking marching. Let's go.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many
I'm putting D out here, goddamn. That's 2 turnovers.
The guy didn't secure
3.
the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
And we running right to Kuechly side.
Now a first down carry. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Bridgewater. And this is taken.
Let's go, Teddy. Let's go, Teddy. Play action. Kill them.
Ted Ginn, 39 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
And they the #1 seed. We about to go in Carolina and rout their ass. But it ain't over. This is far from over, fellas.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But I tell you this, if you keep your foot on their neck, it's over.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. And he's taken down here by the Saints. David Onyemata coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
If I play like this, he got to leave his best player in the backfield to block. And guess what? If he don't leave his best player in the backfield to block, he's going to get his ass sacked.
Standing by at Orlando, he'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Shit, no.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Oh, I messed up. I messed up. That's why I wanted him to go at, man. Fuck.
3rd down.
thus far.
That's what I want him to do.
For them, but a play like that,
that's the only play he got.
Off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up.
We're gonna make them use somebody else.
Seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment.
Sometimes
fault,
it's just that's my fault. Who's fucking number 20?
And finally getting it done.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Newton. Buying time to his left.
Woo!
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout.
Let's go, Davenport.
Number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away.
Well, that's returnable. That's returnable, Beckham.
The return.
Go out of bounds.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Gotta get Beckham a rest for one play.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never
Keekly, you petty as shit.
Because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze
they had to hit him like that.
Out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also,
hey, Keekly dirty as shit.
And try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You can't blitz me, baby, because I'm leaving blockers back there.
70 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
Is this the number 1 seed?
And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big play.
Come on, I can't even get hyped. This shit too easy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
He ain't going too far. He ain't going too far. We on that shit.
Run, good for about 3.
We got guys that's disciplined out there.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
We got guys that want to be out there.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Wrong side. Oh, I ain't mean to do that.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to
Hey,
get
Kigley, we about to come at you, baby. Don't hit me too hard.
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking
I ain't even get the Kigley.
Offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now on 2nd and 13.
Pitch block him.
This is caught by Ginn. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route?
We don't need a big play. We chilling, man. We don't need the big play right now. We on cruise control.
It's very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
Wrong button. I hit the wrong goddamn button. I'm tripping like shit. I just said I ain't trying to throw the ball like that. That's my fault, Birds, going. I fucking with stats up. I meant to hit circle.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly.
I do that shit at least twice a game, man. Get circle mixed up with square.
Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here.
Yeah, he had no running room in the first half, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Thank you.
They almost
really
had it. The big D lineman
really
nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
We ready for everything. We ready for all that.
Been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench.
You forgot you're in my division in the other league. I know exactly what you're going to run.
Right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
There's Newton. And the throw there going to be
that shit tight. Greedy.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Now, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They run it again with Kamara. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And that's caught by Smith. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Shit, man.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down. Third and long for Bridgewater. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Wow, he grabbed me.
Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth
That's
down.
not a flag.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
This one. Tired. Checking this motherfucking game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. That'll bring up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Flushed out right.
Woo!
Eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Newton to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And this is going to be incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Dolphin face ass. Swim with the Dolphins ass nigga.
Now Kamara. And he'll get it
Swim with the Dolphin ass nigga.
Are you mad though?
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up second down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. Now, the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Beckham now. It's a jab. Beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Hey, ain't he down?
And it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is McCaffrey.
All right, let's go.
And he was able to shed the tackle.
Hey, y'all, we got one more game. We got one more game, man. One more game.
Yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd.
Ain't nothing to be happy about.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Newton. And a flag comes in as that one
Nothing to be happy about.
Well, let's see who this is on.
No, I'm lying. Y'all played a hell of a game, man.
This should say 27-3. Stop counting.
I'm winning.
I know. We talking about played a hell of a game. I'm
Me? My players. You stupid as shit.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
This nigga gonna tell me I need to shut my TV off. Turn it off. This is my stream, motherfucker. You ain't got to listen to shit. Nigga, this is the way I play the game. Hopefully when I play you, I'm gonna kick your ass too. God damn, I'm in the zone when I play this shit. I die for this shit. Say that.
On 2nd and 12.
I die for this shit. That's what you talking about.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Nigga, this shit time consuming. I take this shit serious, nigga. Arguing with your girls, beefing because they think you're cheating when you're in the chat.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Demario Davis gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
20.
Now it's Newton. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
You're trying to get McCaffrey involved.
It's a gain of 5.
That shit dead.
Face an uphill battle here.
Nah, but remember I told you I played him. This is the same dude like I got the Bucks in the other league. I dismantled him in that league too. Hey, what the he can't do nothing. Listen, I play him. We in the same division. Like I know what he's gonna do.
This will be 3rd and 15.
I'm just that good. Nah, but I just know his plays, so I already know what he's gonna do. Niggas don't switch their shit up.
Completes it to Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And it's funny because I can run the same play, but if you run the same play on me, I'm gonna stop that shit.
To throw is Newton.
If I run the same play, they're effective.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to
come down. But I mix it up sometimes.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those t-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if
Hey, you
win,
stupid as shit.
Yo,
man, coach threw the clipboard right there.
For the players now.
Oh, no.
Family's going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl.
That's how you know you're some shit. You guys are putting a virtual coach, nigga. That nigga is not real. That's all with you, sir.
And this is a presentation of
Dashboard, nigga.
EA Sports.
The virtual coach
EASports.com. Till next time, we'll say
Got your fucking Xbox off,
Oh,
bitch.
nah, that's what my girl on Friday. Yeah.
I'm done. I can't deal with it.
Hey, nah, these niggas don't.
My best friend play better than you do.
She put up a fight, goddamn.
Oh, MG. That is booty cheeks.